Okay, and we're back. So, slight confession. I was practicing up so that I could, whoop this clown, and I got a little bit overzealous. Whoops. So, she's beaten. Oops. And, I'm not dying now. Let me just grab this.
Ages of disappointment and shame, but finally now, in you, my efforts rewarded and her will achieved. Oh, precious Leanne.
Yes. Alright. So, apparently the strategy is just to... What you need to do is you fight her and deal damage as you go. I switched back to the axe because it just dealt more damage at a time, and I got way less greedy than with the knives. With the knives, I was getting, like, extremely greedy. And let's see what we get from her. Now I kind of regret buying all that, stuff from the Light Reaper, because I might not have enough for her sword. Oh, 40 for her sword. It does holy and with that. Ugh. It's apparently something you get if you use both her sword and Pietta's, and have the odd stone, which I don't have in this playthrough, but eh. Alright, so our next step is to do this. I'm just gonna tack this on at the same time as... This will just be on the same day as the next episode. This is the end here.
You have proven yourself, child. Now, ferry them home, enact our mother's will. So
But it was a great fight. It's much better once I understand what to do.
your embrace.
Okay, so he had the last seed pod. Cool. Okay. Okay, so they're all there. So I want to save. Because I've heard tell of a couple people that their game would crash as they did this. So I'm taking precautions, and I am not going to do that to let that happen. Now, this is taking a long time. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens. I think the sound is on. Turn the game sound up a little bit. This game is just quiet for some frigo reason. There we go. Final seed pod. We have done it in half the episodes it took to do the other. Honest to God, should have just tacked this on to the end of the episode in general, but oh well. I didn't think it would take me this little time. It took me like 30 minutes to beat her. That, I'm gonna say, that animation could definitely have used some work. But I don't know nothing about animation, so oh well. Nothing will use me, I should do that, oh well. All will be consumed. She must feed. Woo! Got the Umbral ending. Alright. So I will let the credits play. I did say that. Pretty sure I said that at the end of the Infernal playthrough. But I'll just, this episode's going up the same day. I'm not gonna do this. I'll just tack this on to the end of the other one. It's only 7 minutes. For next, we will begin the Radiance playthrough with the character that I get from this. Because I wanted to test the Umbral magic, and other than poison weapon, I never really got a chance to. But the strategy that I used is one that I saw. Apparently, what you can do is you can soul flay her little clones. And it does half their posture bar with one go. So if you do it twice, you'll get a free crit. And for the first two, it's powerful enough, because each one has more health than the other. For the first two, it's powerful enough to kill them in one go, so then you basically go get a critical on her. But then, the third one, you have to hit a couple of extra times because it has more health. So, that being said, I just did that, and then when I got the final crit on her, she died. And she deserved it, because she sucks. I will say, my hate that I was giving that fight, a little bit unjustified. Not completely. Don't get me wrong. I still think it's a pretty garbage boss fight in terms of how it steps up. No, but once I understood the patterns and understood the clones and like basically how she and the clones fought, and the fact that I could absolutely decimate those clones. Like, especially because what I did was I tacked on the one that allows me to regain Soulflay charge while in Umbral. So basically, if I could stay alive, I had infinite Soulflay charges. So, that's pretty handy. Not regretting that choice, but it does still. I think the boss fight could use. I think the boss fight was deserving of. It's just. It jumps you. Like, it is a step up. The Sundered Monarch is absolutely not the fight that should be. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It just, like, don't get me wrong. I thought it was better. I think it's better than I was giving credit, but I also don't think it's... I don't know how to say this without sounding like I'm just criticizing the sake of criticizing, but like, it absolutely expects you to suffer and die. Now, granted, it's a Souls-like, but at the same time, I think that it does lend credence to the idea of learn this fight, get better at this fight. And I did learn it, and I also, like, my complaint is also the stupid axe. As nice as a weapon as it was, I would have been using it more, and not just falling back on the tried and true. Use the neophyte daggers with poison weapon strategy, but it isn't. The axe has deceptive range. Like, it looks like it should have more range than it does. You practically have to be standing at dagger range to hit things with it, for most of the regular attacks. And let's not get started on this. The fact that this game too easily does the moving attack. I have to say, I hate the moving attack for that stupid axe. The axe was a cool weapon. I don't regret putting it up to max level. But the axe also, the range is terrible. The running attack is terrible. The game makes it do the running attack too easily. Like, I cannot say how many times, you can probably see how many times at least that I've done it on camera, that I'm running towards an enemy, and I stop moving, and it still does the running attack. I don't like the running attack. It's cool that they programmed one in, but the running attack does, like, crap damage. It does, like, a third of the amount of damage that the regular attack does. Like, I get it's a good, like, crowd knockback, but, like, still, it's not great. I don't like it. But, you know what? It could just be the axe and I were not meant to be in the second playthrough. But we'll see. We'll see if I like the swords that I get for the Umbral character. We'll see if I like that one. It's possible that I won't. That is a distinct possibility. But it seems there's a lot more weapons I can try out because Umbral-based, and they rely on Radiance and Inferno. Stats which I will definitely be leveling. Maybe with a slight strength dex. But yeah. So I'm just gonna let these credits roll. And then we'll see our new character. This episode will be the end. But I want to see but once that's done, the next episode will be the Radiance playthrough with an Umbral character, which should be fun. I was originally going to do the Radiance playthrough and then power myself up and do New Game Plus 0, but I think that would have just been kind of, like, dumb. Mostly it's just because I want to kill the Light Reaper in, like, the first attempt. Just kill him there every time. Putrid child, one who has gazed into the truth beyond the shroud, born anew in the glory of the putrid mother, reveling in atrophy, manipulating death itself, and advanced class for those certain that supremacy lies in eternal power, umbral, not base conjurings, or ephemeral flesh. Whoa. An advanced class, there should be a higher level. Not gonna happen. Not doing friggin' New Game Plus. Not yet, anyways. Maybe. I doubt it. I doubt I'm gonna record that. Oh, look. Oh, look. The Pieta that glitched out my game isn't here anymore. Oh, no. Such a shame. Ah, well. I think I'm gonna try and go without guides for this next one, just because, like, it's pretty easy. I used a guide for this, obviously, because, like, how the frick else am I supposed to figure this out? Who figured this out in the first place? But, in the next game, in the next playthrough, we will not be... We will not be... I forget what I was going to say, but it doesn't matter. Point is, we've beaten the Umbral ending. Let's at least look at her. Accessible class. Okay. Did it start with putrid eyes already? That's the catalyst. I do not understand why this thing is level 15 when this is level 27 or 22 or 24. Like, this has 9 levels less. Now granted, that does give me a little more freedom to screw around with my stats, but like, seriously. I guess, to be fair, I'm going to be screwing around with Umbral weapons anyway, and most of those don't take strength scaling, so... Alright, but, for now... Oh, wait. Next we will, take on the regular ending, the quote-unquote normal ending. And I hope you enjoyed that. But until next time, stay bizarre.